Okay, now I know how to freaking control my quality. Anyway, welcome to parts freaking 17 of Life is Strange. I was talking about Life is Strange in the last part. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, welcome to Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Last time you saw us, like, explore the temple, run around the Temple of Time, ranting about Life is Strange, talk to Sheik, learn how to come back to the Temple of Time with this new melody. And we did a few side quests. We expanded our bow's ammo. Bow and arrows and ammo. Turned in a Poe. Got more heart pieces. And I kept talking about Life is Strange and the voice actors. Yeah, shout out to them. Anyway. And I wanted to continue talking about Comic-Con, because I didn't get to finish talking about Comic-Con last part, because I was too busy talking about the Life is Strange, because that was the big thing. I mainly did all that for my girlfriend. Anyway. Yeah, a cloud over Death Mountain. Yeah, shut up. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna continue on. We're gonna go into the frickin' Death Mountain dungeon. And the leader of the Gorons, Darunias, I think. Darunia? His son told us to move the statue, so we did. James, it's still hot here. We can't stay here for long. We got time. So yeah. Let's enjoy this cutscene. So yeah, after this cutscene, I'm gonna talk about Sunday I'm gonna talk about Sunday. Whoops. It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. We've learned the Boruto of Fire. Give me a second, guys. Yep, we learned the Boruto of Fire. Sorry about that. I realized I forgot to freaking pick up the volume again because of the freaking music. James, I'll see you again. Come on, Sheik. You can't disappear like that again. Let's practice this song. So yeah, we're still inside Death Mountain, and it's getting hot in here. So let's put on our freaking Goron tunic so we won't burn to death. When you wear this, you can walk around lava temporarily without getting hurt until you start getting hurt. Oh yeah. That's important when you want to freaking summon something, but not yet. So yeah, we did what we could, but right now we're ill-equipped. So, but we're only gonna go in after. We're gonna go in at the end of this video because I want to do a few things before we even go in. So... Oh yeah, that's the song. I just want to go back to the fairy temple because fairy. I want to pack some fairies. So yeah, I want to continue talking about Comic-Con in this video right now. Comic-Con on Sunday, last day, it was pretty fun. Shut up. And also, I forgot to mention on the last part, I met the original voice actor of Silver. Yep, the original voice of Silver. Please don't turn. Alright, let's get our bottles out. Now we have 3 backups. Backup fairies. Since now that we have a means to get back to Death Mountain, we're gonna do a few things before we even get into the dungeon, because the next part will be the dungeon. Because I am running out of room in my video, so I'd rather just plan it later. I forgot to do one more thing in Kakariko Village as well, so that's a shame. So we're gonna do that right now. I'll meet you guys back at the freaking middle of Hyrule, and I'll talk more about Comic-Con. Alright. And yes, I did a skip like that. Like, just split my video. So yeah. During the last day, I decided to do a few things. I even had to ask my mom just for confirmation about what they were. About some of the stuff. I did, and yeah, the original voice actor, the original voice of Silver that he did for Sonic 06 and other games, he was really cool. He was nice, kind, and we even bought a print from him, and my sister even bought a print from him, and she got an autograph, a quote, and I paid to have our pictures taken. And there's no music. Perfect. I always come in here with no music. What the fuck? Anyway. So then across the weekend, I said hi to him, and my controller is vibrating. Anyway. I constantly said hi, told him what my girlfriend wanted to say. Yeah, my controller was vibrating for that one. Jesus. I wonder what happens when you play this song. And... Yep, that's how it works. I forgot to show that off. Hey, get off of my freaking back. That was a waste. Although I never actually came down here, so if anyone wants some money, here it is. Anyway, I came here to freaking talk to Talon. I think I see why the rumble feature is an option on or off. Look at him, the man with the beard. I think he was fired from this job at the ranch. He's always just lazing around morning, noon, and nights. He's an awfully carefree guy during such some hard times. So yeah. We're gonna try to find a way to wake him up. So, let's find a chicken. I bred a new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckoos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? It makes them very happy to crow. Especially when it wakes up a very heavy sleeper. However, my cuckoo is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckoos. Here, take this egg. After the cuckoo hatches, bring it back to me after a while. And I'll check it out, and I'll check out its mood. What do you think? Will you try it? Yes. Okay, we're gonna have to wait overnight anyway. So, yeah. Back to Comic-Con. I know I keep getting sidetracked. I know, I can't help myself. Jeez, I'm ruining the show. Anyway. On Sunday, I forgot that the Starship Troopers cast was gonna be there, and I ended up finding them at the freaking main stage. And, I gotta be honest, I loved watching them talk about the brain bug because it was funny. The way they were describing the brain bug was flat out hilarious because of the way they were calling it. Yeah. Even one of them called it his nemesis because he got killed by the brain bug. So yeah, if anyone's seen Starship Troopers, you're a legend because that's one of the best movies I've seen. It's a freaking good movie. Alright. Let's wait a bit. Let's wait a few minutes. Anyway. So yeah. By the time they were done talking, the actor Rico Casper Van Dien, he said "Welcome to the Roughnecks," and everyone shouted "Ugh!" But there is one thing I'm like, you all forgot to say one thing. Rico's Roughnecks. Ugh! I'm like, yeah. My sister was like, "Shish." I'm like, you're supposed to say it. It's Rico's Roughnecks. Yes, let's catch it. I almost lost it. I got anxious, but I freaking forgot I had a fairy with me. I caught one of the hardest pulls I've seen. I'm only getting them randomly, and yes, I know, I'm kind of stalling the dungeon. I'd rather do it in 3 freaking consecutive parts. I know I have enough room to freaking do the dungeon, but I decided to freaking hold off on it. Because I want to explore Hyrule. So, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the Starship Troopers cast were cool. I didn't get anything autographed from them because I couldn't find the goddamn DVD. I literally couldn't find the damn DVD. I would have had them sign the first movie. The first movie. Pretty great. The second movie. Kind of a story was that. Third movie. Better than the second movie, I'll tell you that much, because it brought back the charm, but didn't really make it the best movie though. Did have a good conclusion though. I'm surprised they continued the series with an animated style. Which I'm happy that freaking Casper Van Dien still voices Johnny Rico. I mean, goddamn. He looks the same still. I don't want money, I just want to freaking trade in my freaking Poe. So yeah, we got 2 down, we got 8 more to go. No, I'm not gonna go after it consistently, I just want to explore Hyrule. So yeah, now that we got the chicken, now that the chicken hatched, we're gonna head back to Kakariko Village. For the rest of Sunday, I decided to explore like a few demos, and I forgot to mention in the last part as well, that I played a game on Friday that involves a giraffe with social anxiety. Your objective in the game was to freaking not get near people, and also time everything perfectly, apparently, because I think later missions, you have to literally do everything quickly. Some of you just have to avoid attention. Because if you get attention, you're gonna be stressed out of your mind in that game. Believe me, I know what social anxiety is. I even felt it a little bit, but... yeah, all the anxiousness, it will get to you if you have social anxiety. What in darnations? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Did you save Malin? Thanks. I'm going back to the ranch then. Yahoo! So yeah, we'll be seeing him at the ranch again. So yeah, that's basically it. No, I'm not doing that long side quest. I'm doing it after the dungeon. Please make my cuckoo happy, okay, please? Oh, your cuckoo looks pretty happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable cuckoo if you're interested. Its name is Kojiro. And it used to be my brother's cuckoo. Its blue body is quite charming, and it's so cute. Since my brother has gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has stopped growing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Sure. Returned your pocket cuckoo and got Kojiro in return. Unlike other cuckoos, Kojiro rarely crows. Yeah, he must have been. We can all understand loneliness. Anyway, there's one more thing I want to say about Comic-Con. It was a lot of fun, and I even saw a lot of freaking famous people. I even freaking randomly saw the guy that made the cartoon beatbox battle. I'm like, dang, he was really here? Shit. But yeah. I really enjoyed everything. I couldn't do every event though. I even freaking went to the Four Empires area. Found out on the Crimson Wolf, I think. I think that's what they're called, the Crimson Wolves. Because I took a survey. Let's talk to you. A long time ago, there was a man in this very village who had an eye. They said they could see the truth. Now, usually you have to train your mind's eyes to most simultaneously to actually see the truth. But this fella, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood here where the well his house stood where the well is now. Jeez, that's interesting. But we won't be going down there because we can't even go down there. Anyway. So yeah, I played a few more games. I freaking said bye to people, like, and told them it was nice meeting them. Someone even made a game that takes place during World War II, which I won't discuss that much, but pretty sure it's pretty sure it's an interesting story. It's meant to, like, tell a story, like, similar to Anne Frank's story, I guess, but I digress. I don't know the story to be exact with that game because I didn't play it that much. I only played like somewhat at the beginning. It mainly takes place in France, but I digress. Anyway, I don't know how people are able to. I don't know how people are able to make those games, but because I never actually heard of those. Probably because I haven't looked up indie games in a while. Anyway. But I am looking forward to that freaking game that involves a giraffe that has social anxiety, because I really would love to play that game if it comes out on Xbox. I really look forward to it. I think it's called a social giraffe. It's really cool. And I know, I'm just running around, so yeah. We're gonna head over there to the dungeon, and then we're gonna end things off, because I think I'm pretty much done talking about Comic-Con. Still justice for Gabe. Anyway. And I did forget to mention the last part. The actor of Gabe, Han Soto, literally says, "I'm here. I'm alive. He's not dead." Well, yeah, he's obviously not dead. Gabe lives on. And I just love Life is Strange. I may talk more about Life is Strange because I want to do a Let's Play of the entire series. I was going to be worried about copyright, but I think I'm just going to tell my girlfriend, yeah, we don't have to worry about copyrights anymore. It's just basically monetization issues. Let's just hope the videos don't get blocked because of the music, because that's the most concerning thing I have with copyright. The music, because sometimes it blocks your videos in other countries. And I even hated that my Green Day video got blocked, like, on my other channel, because of the goddamn music, and it got blocked in certain countries, so not everyone can view it, so I had to unlist the video just to get it back. I even had my girlfriend download a backup just in case they removed it and I can't get it. So yeah, we're gonna enter this temple, we're gonna end things off. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the last 2 parts of me rambling about Comic-Con. If you all have any questions about the Comic-Con, like what are my favorite parts, just tell me. Like, tell me in the comments what's... Like, ask away. What's my favorite part of Comic-Con? So, yeah. There we go. Now they won't bother us. Anyway. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified for new videos. And I'll talk more about Comic-Con whenever I can, whenever I bring up a few things. I know I talked a lot about Life is Strange. I probably forgot to mention a few things during the signings. But, yeah. If anyone's playing Xbox One games on the Series X, keep in mind there will be graphical glitches, but what can we do? Backwards compatibility will make it malfunction. But anyway, see you guys next time. This is why you always have last generation. This is why you always keep your last gen consoles. They always be efficient with your regular games. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye bye. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Bye bye, everybody.